Welcome, Commander. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. It's the slime time again. It's slime time. Hello, Mr. Gottengiz. Hello, Dara Monarch. Good to see you again. Oh, already in our Discord, huh? Already in the Discord, huh? Okay, that's good. That's good. We're having a conversation there. Abro B, yes, we are streaming. And Sovix, hello, hello. Dapper Raccoon, good to see you. Mr. Faffy Waffy. Mr. Faffy Waffy. Hello, hello. Usurus Rex, already awake and here for stream. Hello, thank you for joining us today. Dwarf Checker, lurk mode activated. Got a thing going, unfortunately. Thank you very much for lurking. I appreciate it. It really helps the algorithm when, if you just have me in the background or playing video games or just have something to do, just leave me on a little bit, help pump up the numbers for the algorithm, I encourage it. Even if you're going off to, go do a thing and you're going to be back later. I appreciate it. No Redux. 15 people in and only 5 likes. SMH. That's okay. You don't have to like it. But I would appreciate it if you like it. It certainly helps. Welcome in. Lego Boy. Hey, made it just in time. So curious. I'm relatively new to Battletech. Oh, yeah. Welcome in. I think that there's a bunch of people that have been curious about Battletech for a while. And, they've been curious about Battletech for a while. And I'm planning on releasing some content, new content that really helps in that regard. I myself have only started playing Battletech seriously, and I say seriously, and I mean about once a week, and kind of doing it full time, studying it full time for about 6 or 7 months, around the time I started the channel. And maybe a little bit before that with Mega Mech. But yeah, I think a lot of us are in the same boat. I'm happy for you to join us. Happy for you, for us to learn together and really experience what Battletech has to offer. I think it has a very rich narrative, and it can be a very rich and fun experience. So welcome in. No Redux. Smash that like button. Smash, comment, like, and subscribe. Join the Discord. I know we can do it, guys. If this video gets 500 likes, then I'm gonna, I don't know. Sovix, the Vindicator is cool. Yeah, Vindicator is pretty cool. Zelkin, welcome. Coolio made it to another stream. Welcome, Mr. Charles Taylor. Nika the Shark is here. And Christopher O'Brien listening while you finish that heavy lance. Nice. Charles Taylor, I've been playing for a bit now, and I think I have a pretty good handle on the basics of force composition. Just the dice do not favor me. It is Battletech, and one thing I have noticed about Battletech is it does get a little random sometimes. Sometimes you just get your headshot. Sometimes I was experimenting with clan stuff the other day, and I was taking a star, so five clan mechs against my friend's Secession War era list, and it's so hard. I had a star and 2 elemental armors, and it's just so hard getting rushed by 12, or I think he had 13 mechs. Just super hard. You have to play perfectly. He trapped the Timberwolf in a corner, and then he jumped over it with a Stinger the Stinger G with 2 medium lasers, jumped over the head behind it, shot it in the back with 2 lasers, hit with both of them, shot both of them into the center torso. The second one pierced the armor, got a crit, and crit out the machine gun ammo and destroyed my Timberwolf. It was so sad. Oh man, it was bad. But yeah, sometimes I do find it is random. I've been experimenting more with 8 mechs instead of 4 mechs. I think 4 mechs, if you lose 1 mech in your lance in 5k BV, then it's pretty much done. But with 8k BV, 10k BV, then you have 8 mechs, and if you take a random headshot, and you explode, It's fine. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't our campaign. It was just a for fun thing. But today I wanted to talk about two things. I wanted to follow up on the video that I put out 2 days ago of optimizing like the battlefield roles, basically the 5 core positions plus 2 specialist positions plus the hybrids. I wanted to follow up on that video and see if you had any questions, and then I wanted to move on to sort of a mini lecture, I guess, a mini class about lance composition. So the next step after that would be designing lances. And I wanted to, before I put together the video, I wanted to get your opinions on like any questions you might, anything you might have had, questions you might have had about lances, so that if I can add them to the video if if there were enough people that had questions on it. So let's see. Any questions on lance composition? Let me set this up here. Any questions on lance composition / or battlefield? I guess combat roles. The Professor Slime, yes. Welcome. You can call me senpai. All right, let's go to our gaming section, which isn't really a gaming section. It's more of an Excel sheet. We're gonna be playing with Excel today. So let's see here. I want to scooch down, maybe make myself a little bigger, like this. And then that looks good. Let me just check. Oh yeah, okay. And then we'll make this a little bigger. I think we can make this a little bigger. We'll make this 24 point. Okay. So yeah, any questions on lance compositions or combat roles? Any questions on the combat roles video from last time? Heck yeah, spreadsheets. Let's go. Slime Battalion is still in the Secession War eras, unfortunately. Yeah, we are playing with Secession Wars. I can't decide. I think we probably want to play in 3026 or so, just so we get that the good banshees. And I've already played in the Marak Civil War, 2014. So I think it's good. No matter what you do, it all leads back to Excel spreadsheets. Okay, so if you have any questions on lance combat roles video, let me know. We're gonna move on to lance compositions. So one of the main things that we consider when making lance compositions is what is the best way to stick them together? Yeah, so you design around a speed. So when you build your lance, you want to think about designing it around a particular speed. So, and the reason for that is tonnage allocation. Concept of tonnage allocation. Okay? So that means if I have a mech that goes at 4.6, let's say it's a Thunderbolt, and that is our battle line mech, right? I don't want to pair it with all these weird speeds. So if I pair it with, like, say, a 5.8 mech, like a dragon, and then I pair it with like a 5.8.5 mech, or say a 5.8 5 mech like the Wolverine. Oops, 2005. Not 2005. Just regular numbers, please. Please. Numbers. Okay. Plain text. 5.8.5 mech, and then I have let's say I have a Locust that goes 8.12. Boys study tactics, men study spreadsheets. Are there any online resources that group mechs by speeds? Yeah. Well, I made my own resource that groups mechs by speeds. Let me see if I can pull it up for us. That might be helpful. That now that you mention it. So, yeah. So it might be helpful. Let's do this here. Okay, so those are, I don't know if you could see them. These are the all the mechs during Secession War era. And the speeds that they go at, right? So this is 6.9 and faster. This is 5.85. This is 5.8. This is 4.64, 4.6, and then 3.5. So we want to group mechs by their speed. Why? Well, if I have a Thunderbolt that goes at 4.6, a Dragon that goes at 5.8, a Wolverine that goes 5.5, and a Locust that goes 8.12, that Lance can only move to combat as fast as 4.6. It has to move at the slowest speed. Right? So if I'm trying to reinforce, if I'm trying to get this Lance to move to an objective, in order to move in formation, they have to move at 4.6. So that means that the dragon's 5.8 speed is wasted because it's got to move with the Thunderbolt at 4.6. The Wolverine's 5.85 speed is wasted because it's got to move at 4.6. And the Locust, maybe it can run forward, but it really can't. I mean, it's only running forward as a lone Locust. It can't really come on time with the entirety of its lance. It has to move at 4.6. So right here, you're wasting all the tonnage, all the engine tonnage of the Dragon. We're wasting all the energy tonnage, the 5.8 tonnage of the Wolverine, and the 5 jump jets, which is another 2.5 tons, and we're wasting this massive engine on the Locust. A Charger would be an excellent substitute. Right. So when we think about lances, we want to move at. So if we design a 4.6 lance, we might have a Thunderbolt. We might have a Centurion. And then maybe we'll have 2 Thunderbolts or something. Thunderbolt, Centurion. So this is a 4.6 mover, right? Maybe we'll change it up here. We'll say Thunderbolt, Orion, also 4.6 mover. Centurion, also 4.6 mover. And then for our bodyguards, I think our bodyguards can go slightly faster. So maybe we'll take a Vindicator here, and that's 4.64. So now when this lance moves together, no tonnage is wasted, right? Everything's moving at 4.6. We take something a little bit faster, like the Vindicator, to respond to flankers. Maybe we can also do, instead of the Vindicator, we do 5.8. We do a Dragon, 1G. One thing slightly more mobile to adjust, right? Vindicator can be a good bodyguard, exactly. So yeah, so when you build lances, design them around a specific speed. Now, things are a little bit different for a balanced lance, right? So for a balanced lance, I think you'd be best off with a battle line. A battle line mech. So in, like, let's say this is 5k BV. You'd probably have a good time with a battle line mech, a battle line, or bodyguard, depending on how you want to go. And these are going to form your front line, right? And then you're going to have a cavalry to maneuver, and then you're going to have a wild card. I think this should be your maybe we'll call this like 5k BV template. So you're gonna form you're gonna form a solid base that you can tank with. Then you're gonna form a maneuver, and then your wild card can be, you know, whatever you want. And the wild card can definitely change things around. So maybe I'll show you as an example. Maybe let me just read the chat for Osrock is 5'8". Yep. The Vindicator that can fly at 2005 hexes. Yeah. Exactly. So if we're thinking about this 5k BV template, maybe if we're just taking something completely, let's say this is just an easy to use, right? So maybe the easy to use might be like a Thunderbolt, Centurion, Wolverine, and then an Awesome, right? That's like, you'd have to adjust the BV, obviously. So adjust BV. Right, this is pretty hard to beat list. You have your Thunderbolt Centurion from the front line, Awesome big old cannon, right? Range cannon, and then a Wolverine. You could also do something like Thunderbolt. You could also do Thunderbolt, Centurion, and then you'd have to make a cut here, right? So this is probably too much BV. So maybe you want to do Warhammer. Also would be a decent lance. Now let's say you want to do Strong Front. Right? So let's say you wanted to do a Strong Front lance. Maybe that's something like, you're just basically going all in, just all in brawl. So maybe that becomes, maybe you do Thunderbolt, you do Hunchback, and then you do Grasshopper maybe, and then you do something like, for your wild card, you make another front line, you take an Orion, something like that. Obviously, you have to play with the BV, but this is a pretty strong all-in lance. Like, if you want to do Linebreaker, maybe this is an Atlas. Atlas, Hunchback, Grasshopper, and then my wild card mech might be another, I don't know, maybe something like another Thunderbolt. Here, we'll do Thunderbolt, and then Atlas. Something like that. Actually, talking about organization stuff, what is the smallest unit you can run for a mercenary campaign? Like, is running a single lance too small? I would say for a campaign, you probably want to start at 12 to 15k BV. For 12 mechs on 12 mechs. And there's actually a free download you can get called the Chaos Campaign Secession Wars. That's a pretty good one. I played the Merrick Civil War based off of, a little bit off of the Chaos Campaign Secession Wars, a little bit off of, I think it was another website. They have a YouTube channel, Death from Above Wargaming, yeah. Centurion is pretty light on armor, perhaps an Enforcer instead if you can afford it. Yeah, Enforcer is completely fine as well. Swapping the Awesome for a Warhammer would leave room, but the Awesome is one mech in an army. Is a one mech army of itself, and you get more piercing. Yeah, so something like this. And so in company, well, actually, this is a good transition. So when thinking about company, 12 mech on 12 mech, the concept is the same, right? It's just bigger. So in a company composition, you want your battle line. You have 3 lances, right? So you have battle line lance. You have cavalry lance. And then you have your wildcard lance. Now this is usually your HQ, which is either going to be a missile boat or a sniper lance. Right? So you have your wildcard lance sitting behind, your battle line sitting in front, and your cavalry lance as the maneuver. Chaos Campaign is great. Gonna start one with a friend soon. Yeah, hopefully your Chaos Campaign starts well. It's really nice. You pick like 12 mechs and you kind of throw them in like Pokemon style. So it's not like a 12 on 12 all out brawl. You like choose like 6 mechs or 4 mechs or whatever. You just throw in. Yeah. But yeah, Lego Boy, I would say 12 to 15k BV, and then try the Chaos Campaign Secession Wars. That is probably a pretty good place to start. You get a bunch of different, the download has minefield support. It gives you a way to salvage your opponent's mechs. It gives you a way to repair your mechs, heal your mech warriors, hire new mechs if you want, and also it gives like a couple of planetary conditions. Yeah. So in company composition, it's pretty much the same. It's just the 5k BV template scaled up. So battle line lance, right? This would be just the thunderbolts, right? So if we had to build this out, battle line lance would be maybe thunderbolt, thunderbolt, derbolt. Oh god, thunderbolt, centurion, and then maneuver mech, maybe, I don't know, Wolverine. Let's see, or well, let's go Black Knight. Black Knight. Thunderbolt. Vindicator, whatever. Right, nice. Or maybe, yeah. Cavalry Lance, Wolverine, Griffin, Shadow, no, not a Shadowhawk. Maybe we need another 5/8/5 mover. Maybe this is a Dervish. Wolverine. Actually, let's build out a couple sample cavalry lances, right? Because the cavalry lances have a big speed difference. So a 5/8/5 cavalry lance, and then a 5/8 cavalry lance, and then a 4/6/4 cavalry lance. Panther, yeah, you could take a panther here. So maybe this is Grasshopper. Then we need another fat 4/6 guy. Maybe catapult. Panther, and then maybe for fun, if we have the space, we'll do Grasshopper. Another Grasshopper. Sorry, it keeps changing this to the date. Let me just copy this over. 4/6/4. Right. Would the lance from the light mech tier list potentially work here? I'm not sure. I keep learning more and more about the game. And so when I was looking at the light mech tier list a while ago, I was like, oh, some of this is outdated. Like some of it I wouldn't run. But yeah, you want to match speed, right? Design around speed. And then for 5/8, maybe we want Osrock, Ostal, Dragon. What's another 5/8? Trebuchet, something like that. And then our wild card lance. Let's say we want 3/5. We're building around 3/5. So if we build around 3/5, let's say 3/5 missile boat. Then we take our longbow. We take, we'll take an archer as our command mech. This should command mech. Longbow. Maybe we'll take another. We want a frontliner, so this is where the Orion comes in. We want an anti-aircraft, right? So we want an anti-aircraft mech, and we want something to stand in front. So Archer, Longbow, Orion, Griffin, or maybe a Dragon. Dragon 1G, I've been noticing does very well. Dragon 1G. So this is just damage, right? And this is cavalry. This is the maneuver mech. And then typically per company, you're going to have an anti-aircraft mech. So that's traditionally a rifleman. But I think the Orion will work fine. Oh, yeah, the Victor. Yeah. I guess you could run the Victor here. Trailer, I've never been too good with lights. I can never seem to rely on not getting hit. Yeah, lights are pretty difficult to use. I would say if you run games, I prefer mediums because you can make a couple mistakes with them and be okay. Like a Shadowhawk is about a 1000 BV. Phoenix Hawk runs as fast as most lights. The 1D is pretty good, but yeah, if you make a single mistake with lights, yeah. A lot of the time, they're just waiting and doing nothing, right? They're initiative sinking for you, which isn't a bad strategy, but yeah, I find it really hard, especially in a campaign. Very, very difficult to use lights. Yeah, what's the speed where evasion kicks in? You want to hit 3, 5, and 7, like odd numbers, basically. So at 3, if you move 3 hexes, then you get a +1 modifier. If you move 5 hexes, you get a +2, and 7 is +3, and then if you jump, it's another +1. So yeah, so you want to accelerate as fast as possible, or just hide so it's impossible to hit you. Greetings from the rafters, 300 above center ice at PPG paints area. Range plus speed, yeah. So you want to dance outside of. You want to, like, if they have a lot of medium lasers, you want to stay at like 7 hexes or more. So then so say you jump 5 hexes. If you jump 5 hexes into woods at 7 range, so if you gator that out, that's a gunnery of 4. You moved 5 hexes and you jumped, so that's 3. So that puts them at base 7. And then you jumped into woods, so that's 8 for the terrain. And then at long range, that's 4. So you're keeping the medium lasers at their long range bracket at 7 hexes, so they need 12s to hit you. 464 and 580 is good a mobility band to build around. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think 4.8's pretty what I'd want for a battle line lance, right? 4.6. And then my cavalry lance, you can probably choose 5.85, 5.8, or 4.64. I think 5.8 is a really nice speed. Because, you get a little bit more gun and a little bit more armor. 5.85 is kind of like, yeah, I mean, it is the ultimate in maneuvering, right? I guess you could also technically go like a scout striker. So 6.96 would be like the scout striker. So in a scout striker lance, let's say you do something like 6.96. Whoops, 6.96. Then you would go Phoenix Hawk. You would go Vulcan. This is the 5T, by the way. Vulcan 5T, Vulcan 5T. Maybe you take maybe you want to do Javelin, and what's a good 6.96? Maybe a Valkyrie. Yeah. In before there's a battle armor platoon in a woodland hex. Jump jets are invaluable for letting you choose the terrain you want and not getting glued to them and blowing all your MP trying to leave. Yeah, exactly. I do like. I did notice that when I was playing clan mechs, I was playing a Kodiak 4.6, and he just got, as the mechs were coming in, he just couldn't get away because he's 4.6, so now he's in a really bad spot. Let's see here. But that's pretty much my thoughts on company composition. Now, there is another consideration. So there are some other considerations here. Let's add some more 18-point space. There are some other considerations here, and I think you hear me say it a lot. So piercing. That is piercing weapons that are PPCs, large lasers, AC-10s, AC-20s. So basically anything that does 8+ damage, right? To a single location. And the reason why we use the piercing weapons is to punch a hole in enemy armor, right? Kodiaks are a bit of a wild card. I don't know. I don't have enough. I don't have enough game. It's the first game I'm running a Kodiak. I do really love it though, with the UAC 20 and the 8. Oh, it felt so good firing 8 ER medium lasers and doing like 40 damage in a single shot. Oh. Yeah, anything that has 8 more damage to a single location, I would consider to be a piercing weapon, and the purpose is to punch a hole into enemy armor. Right? You don't want to be sandblasting the entirety of the mech's armor. You don't want to be shooting. You don't want to be sandblasting with SRMs the whole time, because it's going to take way too long. If you hit someone with like a PPC or you hit someone with an AC-20, you're going to blow a hole, hopefully, into an ammo location or a leg or something, and then you can start following that up with the crit weapons. And those are just SRMs. In Secession Wars, those are just SRMs. So, multi things that hit multiple locations. And here we don't really care about the amount of damage, just care about the number of hits. So I believe the LB is a good example of this. So the LB, let's say like an LB10, is both has a crit mode, has a piercing mode and a crit mode, if I'm remembering correctly. So like the pierce mode is doing like 10 damage to a single location, and then the crit mode does 1 damage to 10 locations, right? Technically it's on the cluster hits. Technically you're on cluster hits. But something like that, right? Non-AC-20 hunches are called swaybacks. The disco back is a swayback with 6 medium lasers instead of the big gun. Ah, I see. LB10 is basically a shotgun. Autocannon that shoot further than ACs and can crit too. Yeah. So, I mean, this is like a pierce plus crit, I guess. I'm not super good with this is past Secession War era stuff, but I believe I read that the LBs kind of do this. That's what's making good. So, the ratio of pierce to crit. What is the ratio that we want for pierce to crit? I still have to experiment. I don't know. But I do know that you probably, well, I suspect this is probably a ratio, maybe like I would start more pierce weapons. Than crit. But still need to experiment. I'd say starting maybe 2-to-1 pierce to crit. I think could be as high as 4-to-1. Maybe, I think maybe 3-to-2 might be worth exploring. I actually don't know the answer yet. What about sandblasting? I don't understand when or where I should place sandblasting weapons. Oh, okay. So step 1, how to kill a mech efficiently. Okay. So how do you kill a mech efficiently? You punch a hole. Punch a hole with a piercing weapon. Step 2, rotate onto the side that is hole punched. Step 3, attempt to crit out the location with a crit weapon. That is an SRM. If that makes sense. You don't want to... You want to generally want to avoid having to chew through all the armor of a mech. Generally. Maybe let's see if I can pull up an example here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up a Thunderbolt. We can take a look at the Thunderbolt here. Ba 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 ba. Okay. So let's take a look at the Thunderbolt as an example. And I'll pull up the crit slots too. Okay. Their ammo boxes. Yeah. So if we look at the Thunderbolt crit slots, we can see that she is vulnerable on the left arm. Ammo vulnerability. On the left arm. On the center torso. And the right torso. Or maybe we'll look at the Battle Master. The Battle Master is a lot more we'll look at the Battle Master. The Battle Master is a lot more obvious where you should attack it. Okay, erase this. We're looking at the Battle Master. Oops. No. Now. Okay. Hello, McFrog. Okay. We look at the Battle Master here. And we see two things. We see at the armor level, it has a lot of armor, right? It's got 232 points of armor. We don't necessarily... So if for example, we just shot it with like medium lasers and SRMs, we'd basically have to chew through all 232 points of armor. And that would take a long time, right? If we had no piercing weapon. Luckily, if we do have piercing weapons, we can hit it with 10 damage at a time. If we have AC-20s, we can hit it with 20 damage at a time. So we just punch a hole. If we hit it with 2 times in the center torso, let's say we get lucky, it's open, and now it's completely open, and we can start critting out its center torso and engine hits, its engine and gyros. If we punch it in the left torso, we just have to punch it once or twice with an AC-20, maybe 3 times with the PPC. The third time with the PPC, we start taking crits. We can also hit it with, so you generally just fling PPCs and AC-20s and just large caliber weapons to punch a hole, right? Now, where would we want to rotate over, what side, if we had a choice, would we want to attack the Battle Master? The answer is the left torso, right? So we can see if we rotate onto the left torso, we increase our chance of hitting the left side a lot more. And we can see here in the Battle Master, it packs 3 tons of ammo, 2 tons of SRM6, 1 ton of machine gun ammo. So that's 3 over, what's that? 6, 3 over 8. So equals 3 over 8. So 37% chance to hit ammo and it explodes. So when we attack the Battle Master, we want to, we just want to just rotate over to the right side. Rotate over to the right side, punch it, and then start critting it out. Gnawing on the Battle Master like a feral raccoon. Yeah, Battle Master has all the ammo in the left torso. So we rotate to the left torso, and then we to attack it, right? To attack the weak side. All of my experiences around hitting tens of times and not destroying, and then hitting it once and exploding. Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, that's how to kill a mech, right? So considerations: the number of piercing weapons, number of crit weapons. We also want to take a look at command mech. Command mech is very useful. Command mech for an initiative bonus. One mech per lance or company. Just one mech, at least one mech in your formation should have command lance. That's typically your commander. It gives a +1 initiative bonus, which helps you win the initiative roll, right? And that's very helpful when you're trying to outmaneuver your opponents. The BLR is also susceptible through armor critical hits. Correct. Yeah. So if you rotate onto the left side, you can start trying for those through armor critical hits on the left torso. I wouldn't count on it necessarily, since it is like a 1 in 36 chance of a through armor critical hit. Then 1 in 36, and then you have to roll 8s or higher. So I think that's like less than 50%. So if you multiply them, math. 50%, 1 in 36, so it's 1 in 72. Yeah, 1 in 72-ish, I'd say. Yeah. Through armor is also always a sad time for the pilot. Yes. And then when you hit battalion size or larger, you probably want to look at like improved comms. And that's pretty much how to build a battalion, right? That's like the wait, sorry, anti-aircraft and anti-infantry. These are like, I'd say these are the considerations you this is what you want to take in consideration when you start building out your company. Oh, and also size on the dropship. So you want to be kind of efficient with your picks, because you only have 12 picks on a Union and 36 on a Overlord. So you want to be efficient. Want to be efficient. Okay? Any questions on that? Aircraft catch a lot of people off guard. Yeah, I haven't played with aircraft pretty much at all, but just looking at the rules, yeah, you want some aircraft mechs. Someone was saying the Partisan might be good if you don't want to deal with it. So let's see. What has it? So the Longbow has it. The Rifleman has it. I'm not sure if the Jaeger mech has it. I would imagine the Jaeger mech does, and the Orion has it, and the Partisan for the combined arms. And I think for me, when I build up my battalion, as we're going to build out a battalion today, I probably will strongly consider taking Partisan tanks, just because I don't want to deal with the anti-aircraft. Like I'd rather, yeah. I'd rather not. I feel like I want to play games with featuring mechs. So, yeah. And infantry is like the fire starter, or other infantry. Right. I would love to learn about survivability. I almost go bankrupt every mission I play to fix my lances. For survivability, I would say just consider energy mechs, right? So like the, what's it called, Flashman, Black Knight, BJ1, sorry, the Blackjack DB. So all energy builds, very resistant to crits, just generally resistant. Energy mechs are generally resistant to crits because they don't have ammo locations, and also ejecting your ammunition at the right time. So you definitely want to eject ammunition, especially on like a mech like the Thunderbolt. If you don't have, if there's no infantry, just strongly consider ejecting the machine gun ammunition just right off the bat. Yeah, the Osrock is also very good. Mad 3, the Davion Mad 3D, is that the one that runs all energy, all large lasers, something like that? Yeah. So, just high armor mechs, with no ammo or eject ammo. So here, right? So here, if we're piloting the Battlemaster and we start to get low armor on the left torso, we might consider ejecting our machine gun ammo and our SRM ammo. So right now, I believe we said there was a 1 in 3 in 8 chance of exploding. If we eject the machine gun ammo right away, then that's going to drop to 2 in 7. 2 over 7. We'll make these percentages so it's easy to read. So 38% chance with 3 tons of ammo, 29% chance. So we drop it by about 9%. And then if we just go completely, if we drop 1 more ton of SRM ammo, let's say, because the SRM, I believe, gives 24 shots. So that's like, should be more than enough. With 1 ton of SRM ammo, we'll go down to 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6, 17%, right? This is all ammo. This is no MGs. This is 1 ton of SRM. So, eject your ammo is basically the moral of the story. Crab and Black Knight are pretty rare in the SW era, correct? Oh, is it 30 salvos? Yeah. So if it's 30 salvos, you definitely don't need it. I typically plan, I plan my fights around maybe 12 rounds. So if you're just fighting a one-off battle, dropping your, just immediately when the game starts, ejecting your SRM, 1 ton of SRM 6 ammo, 1 ton of machine gun ammo is totally fine. If you're playing in a campaign, like you may need that Battlemaster, for another mission after that or another fight after that, you might you probably need to take into consideration the multiple missions you're taking it on, and you might need to retain that SRM ammo. But I don't think going down to a single ton of SRM ammo at the start is wrong if you're just playing a one-off, right? Because you're dropping your percentage, the ammo vulnerability from 38% to 17%. So you're improving it by 20%, which is very good. And the machine guns are poorly placed here on the left arm in my opinion, because the Battlemaster, if you're in range to shoot your machine guns, you're in range to punch an enemy mech. So you would never shoot the machine guns if you're in melee. You always just use this arm to punch. Argo, Battletech is a movement and positioning game. If you are exploding too much, play the Gator game more. For example, if you run, that is a +2 for you to hit. If you don't move at least 5 hexes for your opponents to get a +2, you're giving away advantage for no reason. Yeah. That is like generating, that is a concept that is like generating advantage, right? So it's pretty good on, let's say the Wolverine. The Wolverine goes 585, right? If you jump 5 hexes with the Wolverine, you suffer jumping is like 3, right? And the opponent, is that a 4? Oh no, it's also a 3. But if you run If you run 7 hexes, I believe you generate a +2, and your opponent generates sorry, let me slow down. If you run 7 hexes, for running, you get a +2 modifier to hit, but you put a +3 modifier to hit on your opponent. And so you're generating advantage here, right? If you walk 5 hexes, you get a 1 for walking, and then you give your opponent a 2 to hit you. And I guess if we had to coin a term, we would coin this term generating advantage. Right. Yeah, it's a good point, Argyle. 0 is late. What did you miss? All this. If you run jump less than 5, you're doing something wrong. It doesn't get you. If it doesn't get you out of LOF. Yeah, that's one way to look at it as well, Spartaner. Yeah, so you always want to you just want to stack, basically stack the stack modifiers in your favor, right? It's really good on something like, let's say like the Jenner. The Jenner can go, I believe it's 7-11. So let's say the Jenner runs, right? And you get like a run of, maybe it runs 9. Maybe it runs 9 in open ground. That's like a, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that's a plus, that's a +4 for your opponent, right? That's a 4. And you, for running, you get 2. So you're generating advantage here. That's why it's good to run and walk with lighter mechs, because you're able to suffer small penalties and give your opponent bigger penalties. The percentage of ammo crit, while very usefully, technically understates the risk. Correct. A single hit causes 0 to 3 crits, and a broken component cannot be crit again to force a reroll. Correct. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So this is not 100% accurate, right? Like it becomes apparent on something like the Archer. So let's go over that, because that is quite important. It becomes apparent on something like the Archer, who has a big LRM, 20. So on a weapon like a big LRM 20, let me just give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the crit so we can go over your point. On something like the Archer, right? So if we were to do this back of the hand calculation, that's what 5, 6, 7. So we would say 2 out of 7. But that's not actually correct, right? Because you are generating 0 to 3 crits. But the padding here is better than the padding here. Because if you get crit twice on the Archer, you're going to die. The LRM 20 gets hit, takes that offline, so it can't be crit again, and then you have to get crit on the other 2 locations. If you suffer 1 hit, if you suffer 1 crit and you don't die, then it takes the LRM 20 offline. Then the next hit, the next crit, is going to detonate your ammo for sure, right? So this crit padding is inferior to this crit padding, where if it takes the SRM 6 offline, you still can pad with your medium lasers. The LRM 20 cannot take multiple crits, right? So as soon as you get crit on the LRM 20, this entire system goes offline, and then the next crit is going to destroy you, because this LRM 20 can no longer be crit. Then you only have 2 tons of LRM 20 ammo. The second crit is going to detonate you no matter what, which means the Archer has worse padding than the Battlemaster, who has multiple medium lasers to tank with. I don't believe so. I think if the system, I could be wrong, but if the system goes offline, I don't think it can be crit. Oh, they can still take crits once it's broken? Really? It tanks both. Wow. Okay, I've been playing wrong. So maybe we're fine. If that's the case. Is it superior to take multiple smaller LRMs or one big LRM? I actually don't know the answer. So multiple smaller systems will give you better. Multiple smaller systems will give you more rolls, so it will give you better like average. It'll help you average out. So if you have if you're rolling 2 LRM-10s, for example, you get 2 rolls to hit, whereas you're rolling 1 big LRM-20, you only get one roll to hit. Yeah, you only get 1 roll to hit, so it's a little more volatile. You'd have to look at the number of missiles though. So with the LRM-20, I believe you're averaging 12 damage if you hit with a system, and then with an LRM-10, I don't know what it is for LRM-10. I know for LRM-15 it's like a 9 or something like that. You have to. It's probably a big formula. Yeah. Off by Oni. Critical hits on additional slots occupied have no further effect, but soak up the hit. The critical hit is assigned to the slot, but no further hits occur. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. So, thank you very much. I did not know that. Something that I learned today. So maybe it is fine. So you're just tanking with your LRM-20 the whole time. And then the ammo's, the ammo's fine. So that actually makes the archer a little bit better. Good to know. Total Warfare on page 128. Nice. Okay. Cool. I would still swap out the rear-facing lasers with heat sinks. I think you're actually okay here on the archer. Because if you fire both LRM-20s, you only net 2 heat. So for the archer, I would just sit still. I would just sit still and fire both your LRM-20s. Because then you're generating 12 heat off the LRM-20s if you don't move. And then you sink 10. And then you're at net 2. I think the archer's honestly pretty okay with the heat sinks if you're firing your main weapon. Is it a good idea to relocate the ammo in the legs? I actually don't know the answer. Probably. It's probably better. Because you can only get crit in the left and right torsos and the center torso. You can only get crit in the torso locations. You can only get through armor critical hit in the torso locations. So yeah, putting in the legs is a little, it would be better. It's a little cheaty. When I'm playing my games, I don't think I'm gonna be making customs against other people. Because I tried it out. It's just way too easy to min max. It's too easy to take things too far. I think in a single player game, like if I was playing a single player against the bots game in Mega Mech, I would definitely go for it. But you can definitely take it too far. Oh, it depends if your opponent's a kicker. Kicked in the missile shins. Floating crits is a common rule. Makes leg ammo near suicidal. People keep saying floating crits, but I have not played with them. Anyway, so the second thing on our agenda today. Oh, do we have any more questions here? This is actually very good. I did not know this. So you can actually, the archer's actually better than I thought, and big weapon systems are better than I thought. Okay, so I how do I introduce this? Okay, the last time on Slime Company, we rolled up some, and we're gonna transition out. I think if we have any more questions later on tactics and stuff, we can go through it and learn a little more, but later. But I want to get into the main thing where we're building out our slime battalion. Last time, we rolled up some mechs using the ZTOL rats tables. We rolled up four Karita mechs, 8 Karita mechs, 4 Canopus mechs, and then we did the Battletech RPG and we made 2 characters. And the first character was the commander, who got a trebuchet, and then the second one was me, who got a dragon. And I decided to build out a whole battalion. So that is, and load them on an overlord, which means we have 36 slots. So we have 12, 12, and 12. So 3 lances each, 3 battalions for 3 lances each. And then I wanted some combined arms. And looking through the books, I wanted to focus on the mechs first. And then I wanted my secondary to kind of be, these, the combined arms. So my focus wanted to be on the mechs. Are Lerm sandblasters? I think they kind of sit in the middle. Anyway, so I chose these this LRM carrier, a squad of LRM carriers, and 2 warrior helicopters to spot. And then I wanted something to secure objectives. So I chose 2 infantry companies, 2 SRM platoons to give mechs a really hard time, and then a laser foot platoon to fight other infantry and maybe help a little bit during the mech fight. And I chose to put them into Karnovs, which are just giant helicopters that can move really quick. So the idea behind these guys is they zoom up to an objective, and then you kind of drop them off, and then you have like six platoons just sitting there protecting the objective, and anything that tries to come up on them dies. Except for a fire starter, right? It's countered by the fire starter. Fortunate Son intensifies. Yeah, exactly. These are the Fortunate Son company. And then we have we have the call in the fire support. Where's my artillery support? We also have we also have 6 air units. I think I want to make them air superiority fighters and maybe 2 close air support, but we'll see how far we get. We also have a budget. So this was our starting cash. I decided to, as a combined arms battalion, I would give myself 200 million C-bills. And then I just looked up on Megamech how much they costed. So then I subtracted here. We have 141. And then with my combined arms, we have 128 million to go ahead and buy some mechs. I love the smell of Infernos in the morning. Yeah, the Fortunate Sons. Okay. I suppose we can call them the Fortunate Sons. Let's see here. I like that name. The Fortunate Sons. Okay. So we have 128 million to build out our the rest of our battalion. We need to buy 6 aircraft and finish off this battalion or our slime battalion here. If we need to, we can take a loan, but and we probably will need to take a loan in order to do like refits and buy equipment and stuff. But yeah, I also took the liberty of making a mini game here. In Excel, I use these formulas, and I did this by looking up the frequencies in the ZTOL rats table. And so behind the thing is this mercenary mech thing. So I spread out every mercenary mech in the ZTOL rats table for 3028, and it gives you like the percentages, right? So this is where the ZTOL rats table are where I get the percentages for my mechs. And yeah, so here are the mechs, and then sometimes there's salvage. If you roll under 80 on a D1000, you get some chances for salvage. So we get some chances for some interesting mechs. And yeah, so this is a mini game. I changed up the pilot experience. I made it more that we get more regulars, and then elites are only a 2% chance. And so, according to the story, we went to Solaris to go and buy our mechs. So that's here. We're here, in the middle of the Lyran Commonwealth in the Free Worlds League. Apple, Banana, and Chocolate Company. What are the rules for transporting combat vehicles? I'd have to look that up a little bit later. You pretty much want to build around a specific transport. I was thinking about a Buccaneer, but since our battalion is becoming combined arms, I might want to buy a second, or not buy a second, but charter a second one. Aircraft or aerospace fighters? Oh yeah, we want aerospace fighters. I want to keep the focus of my battalion on the mechs. So I want my company to have like just anti-aircraft, anti-infantry, and then I just want to play with the LRM carriers and infantry. That's like the concept. From a role-playing perspective, you can take more bonuses when making a character if you take on some debt. Oh, okay. Decided he customizes mech heavily and then needed to take a loan out for the refit. Ah, okay. Gothas and Corsairs for aero fighters. Yeah, I'd have to look up like what some air superiority fighters are. I did see the Corsair as an option. I do believe that one of the main states, one of the great houses uses the Lucifer, which didn't look bad either. But yeah, I just want to... Oh, Sparrowhawks and Stingrays, huh? Okay. Let me write that down. Sparrowhawks and Stingrays. And Stingray. I'd have to look up what those do later. But yeah, I want to keep things kind of tight and efficient for my aerospace, my aero wings, and just play with this as the core. Someone was saying in the Discord that these were some good options. I was kind of looking at the Partisan, maybe if we had the cash. But anyway, so then we went on to the mini game, and this is the mini game here. So I'm simulating a mercenary, the mercenary market of Solaris, and we're saying that there are 15 in any given month. There are 15 mercenaries for hire. There are 30 mechs that we can purchase, that we can look through, and then there are 5 on the black market. And if we roll on the black market, there's a D6 chance to lose all our money. Shy Loan. The Shy Loan is also a good mech. Also a good one. Okay. Something I have to look up after the fact. But yeah, so this is our little mini game. Whenever I type here, it will change everything. It will change everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide this. I should put this here. Hide sheet. Hide sheet. Hide, 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 hide. Okay. Do armored vehicle lances follow the mech lances for as far as composition? Yeah, I would say so. You probably want to definitely match like type. I don't know the answer, but I would say that yeah, you probably want all of one vehicle type kind of going in there. All right. So, we can even hire this mech origin thing, because I could have programmed rolling on different columns, but rolling on like Steiner, House Steiner or House Liao and stuff, but I didn't really want to do that. So I think what we'll do is we will look at 3 months worth of mechs, and then see what we can buy from here. And I think this is probably in the ballpark of what's realistic. you know, one every month there's gonna be one mech for sale, or every day there's gonna be one mech for sale, and then there's gonna be like one pilot every 2 days, something like that. How do custom mechs work on tabletop? You build them out in Megamech Lab, and then it'll give you a BV cost, and then you can just run them if your opponent says it's okay. But typically, I would say it probably wouldn't, just because it's too easy to break the game and it gets kind of unfun. If you start like super min maxing. What year is this taking place in? I think it should probably take place in 3020, somewhere between 3025 and 3026, I'd say. I already did the Merrick Civil War 3014, so yeah, I don't really want to repeat that. And I think it'd be kind of fun to be on the edge of the Fourth Secession War. Maybe we'll get like one contract in before the Fourth Secession War, then experience the Fourth Secession War. There are a couple of other brush, like the Andurian Wars. I'm not sure when that's in, but yeah, it might be fun to kind of play. So no Helm Memory Core stuff. Yeah, not yet. I want to just stick with the Intro-Tech era, and then like soon I think we'll start introducing the Helm Memory Core. Helm didn't really come online until 3039 anyway. Yeah, so it takes a little bit. I was looking through some of the fluff. It takes a little bit, even though it's discovered in 28. It doesn't start like rolling out until 3039, and then by 3050, like there's some significant changes. Yeah, a little bit before the Helm Memory Core, so we can experience the full narrative, right? So I did like pre-Helm Memory Core, then we go fight through the Fourth Secession War, and then we start getting some Helm tech, and then we do some clan invasion stuff. That'd be fun. Yeah, I think that'd make for a fun narrative, so we experience everything. Okay. Let me see if this works here. Let me see if my idea will work. If I copy this and I paste values. Perfect. Okay. And then if I... Okay, then that'll be fine. Okay. So you're all ready for the first market roll? Let's do it. So month 1. There we go. And then we will copy all this to a sheet. We can get rid of this. Delete columns. Uh-oh. Okay. We'll just hide these. Hide columns. I'm sure one of you who there are people out there that code for a living, and you could do a better job than me. But I just did this. You know, yesterday. So let's take a look. Ooh, we have a veteran assault that we can buy. That's cool. What else do we have? We have a Thunderbolt regular. We definitely want to for 95%. Nice. I think we're definitely picking that guy up. Longbow is an option. We do need a stalker. We do need a rifleman. I think we just probably need to pick one up. Let's see. What else? Blackjack could be something we experiment with if we refit it to the BJ1, the DB. We can get another dragon. What else do we want? I think a Vulcan's nice here. Vulcan would be pretty good. Maybe. Locust. Okay. Not bad. Ah, another Thunderbolt. Okay, yeah, this is good. I think even at 110%, this should be fine. I think that's okay. I'll pass on the black market stuff for now. Wow, there are a lot of Vulcans here. Do we get any? Let me look at this one more time. Vulcan, Phoenix Hawk, Crusader, Javelin, Crusader, Stalker. I kind of want fire starters. Did we get any fire starters in this roll? We did. We got one. Okay. That's good. Awesome at 100%. Yeah. Okay. We have one fire starter, an awesome, a thunder, two thunderbolts, a rifleman. Are you guys seeing anything else you want here? Let me roll my let me roll the one Steiner mech. We have a Steiner salvage. Oh, it's a light. It's not even worth it. I don't think it's even worth figuring out what it is. Even if it was a commando, I wouldn't take it. Longbow? Any Wolverines? Oh yeah, like we kind of want a Wolverine, I would say. Wolverine. Oh, we do have a Wolverine. Nice. We have a veteran Wolverine or a we can black market a Wolverine. I think the Wolverine's probably gonna be available enough. Let's wait. Let's hold off. Phoenix Hawk. Oh yeah, that's right. We do need a Phoenix Hawk. Is there any Phoenix Hawk here? 90%. That's cool. We'll pick a Phoenix Hawk up. And a Wolverine. I think that's good. Okay, let's lock this in here. Buy. We're buying this for sure. Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, God. What just happened? Oh, no. Okay, we need to redo this. Alright, that was a test. It's just a test, folks. I forgot to paste the values only. Okay. Oh, did we save it? No, we didn't. Okay, test. All right. So remember that we have to values only. Okay. We'll hide this. Oh, God. Okay. This is a percentage. Gross. What have I done? I've fucked it up. Okay. 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 All right, cool. We still have a Thunderbolt. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We have a Thunderbolt. We have a Phoenix Hawk. We have a elite Wolverine pilot. Holy moly. I don't know if we really want to. Oh, we have. Okay, it's a. We had a Grasshopper, but it's a green pilot. I don't think I want to hire him. Archer at 120%. Maybe. Maybe. All right, if we get into this, let me just. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Oh, we have an Archer pilot at 100%. We can definitely afford that. Elite Wolverine. Get the Elite Wolverine pilot. All right, do we get the Elite Wolverine? Let's ask. Let me ask. I mean, we aren't gonna be able to play him very often, but if we do play him, he's gonna slap. Let me make a poll really quick. Start a poll. Do we hire elite Wolverine pilot? Ask. Vote now. Vote now. It's so much BV. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, let's see. The poll says 86% yes. Holy moly. Okay, I guess we're hiring him. He's on our team. You are hired. Okay. Hire him and reassign him. No. The rules are, if we hire this guy, then he has to be, this is his, like, according to space feudalism rules, this is his horse. So he's in this one. I have had a very bad experience not having elite mech warriors in everything I feel. The dice gods love bashing me. A 2-2 Wolverine Pilot 6M is 2,000 BV? Oh my god. Can you refit the mech into the 6M? Yeah, we're going to refit into the 6M. Holy Jesus. 2,169 battle value. He's like not, oh my god. We're going to have to generate so much value for this guy. Good god, man. Good god. That's so much battle value. Oh! All right. Let's look at, all right, so those are the pilots I think we want to hire. Oh, there's a Warhammer. There's a veteran Warhammer. You want the veteran Warhammer? 6D. I think it's probably worth taking. There's another Thunderbolt. Nice. Take the Warhammer. Is there a free Warhammer though? There's only one Warhammer in this role. Okay, we'll take the veteran Warhammer. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. We're hiring this guy. I do need... How many Thunderbolts do we get? Only 2. Okay, I think even though this guy's expensive, I think we hire him. Okay, let's put our elite pilot into our lance here for 95%. What a steal. Okay. Where does this guy go? We'll put him in our battle line lance. Elite. Okay. We'll take our Thunderbolt guy. We'll hire him. We'll go in Battle Line Lance here. Oops. Thunderbolt for 115. Regular. Looking good. We'll take our Warhammer. We'll hire him. He's a good god. This guy, this lance is gonna slap really hard. I don't know where we put our. Okay, we'll put him in a direct fire lance. We'll put him over here. We're building out a direct fire lance. This is veteran. And then we have another empty Thunderbolt. That's good. Put him here. And this is none so far. Purchased. Let's see here. There's a Assault Liao salvage mech for 120%. Let's find out what that is. A Liao assault mech, you say? Could it be the fabled Banshee that we have been searching for? Could it be? All right, let's roll the D1000. It is 601. It's a striker. STC striker. There's a layout medium. Maybe we get a Vindicator. 814. Wolverine 6R. Banshee, please. My money is on the Charger. It's a striker. I've never heard of a striker before. Let's look at that. Striker. A striker 2C. 80 tonner. Good armor. PPC AC5 large laser. Yikes. We're gonna pass on that one. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that one. There's an Osrock for 100. That's potentially good. Gladiator, a Steiner medium. Karita medium. Merrick heavy. 195 on the Merrick table. 195 on the Matic table. It's Osrock. We already have a bunch of those. Ostrock. Oh, there's a Banshee. Nice. Banshee. 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 We can buy the Banshee, right? Oh, right. We don't have Osrocks. Banshee? All right, we're buying it. We're buying it! 100% Banshee. We got the Banshee. Let's put it on the battle line. Refitting it to the 3S will be expensive. Worth it. Worth it. All right. What do we need here? We need bodyguard mechs. Did we roll any Centurions? Let's check. No Centurions. Did we roll any Blackjacks? No. Did we build... We wouldn't roll Vindicators. Huh. This is a little concerning here. Oh, there's another Karita heavy. And a Karita light. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. 316 on the Karita light. 316 for the Karita light. Locust. Okay. Not great. Kurita Heavy is a 688. Crusader. Oh, yeah, Crusader. Not great. Not great. We have a Griffin. I don't know if we want to mess around with that. We could refit to the Steiner Griffin and make it play bodyguard. Hunchback? Oh, yeah, that's right. How could I forget? There's a Hunchback. And it's 5% off. Buying it. Buying it. Get on my team, baby. Get on my team. Slime Battalion. And that looks good. All right, we finished off a Lance. That's good. Let's go. All right, we need to pick up these anti-infantry mechs here. We need fire starters. No fire starters this round. Oh, shoot. Okay. We can get another Banshee green pilot. I think getting an archer here is pretty good. We roll 2 of them. I think picking up the archer is fine here. That'll definitely help with things. Archer 100%. Regular. Vulcan. Could get a gladiator. I have not. I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at the gladiator. What was it? Gladiator. A gladiator 3R. 2 LRM 10s and 2 medium lasers. Not great. What are the other, what we can refit to? A large laser and 2 medium lasers. That's pretty okay. 185 Cal bad reputation. Not bad. What about the Gladiator 4R? Oh, this one's got a PPC and SRM6 and 2 medium lasers. 585 though. Huh. 2R has... Wait, where did the extra tonnage come from on the Gladiator then? PPC SRM6 2 medium lasers versus a large laser and 2 medium lasers? 19 heat sinks. Oh, that thing's way over synced then. 13 heat sinks on the... We could do the Gladiator 4R. Gladiator 4R is fantastic. You guys want to run the Gladiator? I think we can run the Gladiator, right? Gladiator. Wow, I haven't even seen this mech before. Okay. I'm down. Gladiators are hard to get. Take it. All right. We will buy one. Something to experiment with. We'll put it in our jump cav. Cool. Oh, yeah, we really want Orions. Did we get any Orions? No Orions. What about Riflemen? No Riflemen either. It was not any TRO. It wasn't an official magazine. Ah, I see. Oh, there's another Leal salvage. Did I roll that one? I can't remember. Let's say we rolled that one. I don't know if I want any javelins. There are a lot of javelins floating around. Okay, I want to see. There's an idea I had. Okay, there's an idea I had where if I get rid of these Stinger pilots and we put them into fire starters, like let's say like role playing wise, we say like, hey, we're just gonna buy you fire starters to drive. That opens up opportunities for our other Lance to start packing on like heavier weapons. So we can start like putting things like javelins, Vulcans in there. What do you think about that? I'll put it to a poll. We'll put it to another vote. Start a poll. Would it be realistic to buy fire starters for the Stinger pilots to use? We'll ask. Ask the community. Put it to the community vote. Yeah, you don't have to pay for the. You wouldn't have to pay for the fire starters. We'll just let you drive them, and we'll keep your Stingers in cold storage because I don't wanna. I don't want my Stingers gumming up my. I don't want the Stingers gumming up my my mech bays. I want to take Locusts instead. Stinger pilot's gonna get promoted or die. Yeah, we'll promote you. You get a promotion into a 35 tonner. In one campaign, my GM bought my character replacement mech as a gift after they took possession of his Phoenix Hawk due to an unfortunate run with SRM carrier. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we need to look for a Phoenix Hawk. Nope. Oh, there are Phoenix Hawks. We can hire a Phoenix Hawk pilot. All right, I'm gonna hire this guy. We'll put him in the utility scout lance. None. Take the lamb version. No, we're not taking the lamb version. What else can we get here? What else is good? Griffin. Let's take a look at what our... Okay, we need two more battle line lances. We need some direct fire. We need to find an archer for our commander. We get 2 more there, and then we take 2 more scouts, and I think we're looking good. Need an awesome. Did we roll any awesomes in this time? No awesomes. Wasps are not horrible for the price. Yeah, but they take up the issue is they take up space. They take up space on the dropship. Because if we don't take, okay, let's say we don't take these Stingers, right? Then we take we can take like a pair of Locusts that could do the job, and then we open up 1 more mech bay to take something fatter. I think we're actually okay with, even though the Ost Rock is an option, I think we play with the Ostal and the Trebuchet, and we refit the Trebuchet to the S. I just don't think there's space. Like, we could make this a cavalry lance, but I'd rather have 3 battle lances to fight with. Nice, we got our wish here. Oh, we need to take up, we need to buy a rifleman for the anti-air, right? Oh, God. Okay, so if roll 2 doesn't have an Orion, then we need to start taking like 2 riflemen, which is going to be bad. Which is going to suck. I don't know if this has been asked yet, but will the spreadsheet be available to download? I think it's a pretty rough spreadsheet. I did put the some assets up on Discord, but I don't know if I'm gonna put this one on. It maybe needs a little bit more polish, or someone can maybe code like a whole game with it. But it is a pretty fun game to play. Maybe I'll refine it a little bit and then post it a little later on. The Jaeger mechs are terrible. Okay, I'm ending the poll. All right, poll says yes. So that means if we have space, we can buy with the fire starters for our guys, and then open up a mech bay here. I think we wait until the next roll, though. We wait until the next roll in order to see if we can actually pull off our idea. Because if we don't roll fire starters in the purchase category, then it might block us off. Just take a last look here, see if there's anything I want. I don't think I want the archer for 128, 20%. That's a little expensive. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, that was month 1. So on to month 2. On to month 2. Make more mechs. All right, there. That's the next roll. Duplicate this. Rename to month 2. We'll delete. Then go to Solaris Market. We'll grab this. You can already see some good mechs here. Okay. Oh, wait. Space special values only. Oh, okay, cool. It just re-roll it again. That's fine then. Okay. Let's reset this. I can already see the awesome that we get. Very cool. Do we want another awesome? Centurion? Do we have a Centurion? Ooh, we do have a Centurion. 115%, not bad. Yeah, we kind of need to look for bodyguard mechs, huh? Do we roll any hunchbacks? We did roll hunchbacks. We rolled 2 hunchbacks. Holy crap. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so we have to make a decision here if we want the Centurion or more hunchbacks. Did we roll any Orions? Yes, we rolled 1 Orion. 120%. Yikes. I think it's worth it though. It should be. I think this is worth it if we buy the hunchback, buy the Orion. Bring the awesome. Another awesome and another do we buy it? Did we get a rolling archer? No archers this time. Shoot. Okay, what about what about a rifleman? We should pick up at least 1 rifleman. Oh, 95% off. Okay, 5% off. That's not bad. We'll pick at least 1 rifleman up, just in case my Orion idea is bad. I see a marauder. What? Boys, we lucked into the marauder. Get the marauder. Nice. Okay, no way we rolled a Black Knight, right? Okay, no way we rolled Black Knight. Okay, let's look. We have an 90% off awesome. I don't think we say no to that. Let's take a look at our other goodies. Phoenix Hawks, fine. We have a heavy salvage Steiner. Let's see what that's about. Let's see what that boy's about. The Steiner table. Steiner heavies are kind of good. Maybe we get a Flashman. That'd be kind of sick. It is 202. Ostal. Heavy Merrick salvage. Okay, kind of worth. 645. 645. Oh, another Thunderbolt 5S. That's really good. Actually a good mech. I think we're going to buy that. What else do we have? Any specials? Salvage Davion. Davion heavy. Davion heavy. I can't think of any good Davion heavies. 695. Kind of poopy. Crusader. Light Davion salvage. Not really interested. Okay. All right, this is our month 2 roll. More Ost. I like the Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think I take as much Thunderbolts as they give us. Yeah, okay, we're buying this. Just to fill out our battle line, we're buying this. Buy. That's a buy. We'll put them here. And before I forget, we need to take our Orion here. That is also a buy. Sick. All right, little expensive at 120%, but we need them on our Pokemon team. None. Isn't the Marauder command mech too, correct? Do we want the Cyclops as a command mech? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a second look at the Cyclops. There's the 10Z and the 10Q. The 10Z has 160 armor only, so less than a Thunderbolts. And the 10Q, I think, is the only reasonable option with 272 armor. But that one has Battle Computer, which gives a +2, but it only has 2 LRM 10s. I think we pass on this on the Cyclops. I think we pass on the Cyclops. Because it just doesn't bring enough damage. It brings it brings 20 LRMs to the fight. And that's about it. Oh, and it also has ammo. It has 2 tons of ammo in the side torsos and 1 ton of ammo in the center torso. I think we pass, even if it does give Battle Computer. The other one I did want to look at was the Stalker, though. I think Stalker. Okay, let's buy this Marauder. Maybe our commander is a Marauder pilot. We'll put him here. None. We can probably slide our commander over there. Let's see here. Oh, there's Karita salvage. Nice. I didn't know. All right, we'll roll the Karita salvage. Orion can do the job of the rifleman. Yeah, to a certain extent. 750. 750 on the Karita table. I hope they can. 750 is another Thunderbolt. Another Thunderbolt for 120%. Yikes. We'll probably get it on the next roll. I don't think we need to spend 120. Centurion and a Hunchback and another Hunchback. Okay, we hire this rifleman pilot, even though we don't want to. He's a regular. We'll put him here. Regular. Let me look at my chat. Still would get the Ost though. Oh, right. We need, oh man. I really hope we roll fire starters this turn. Fire starter. Oh my god, no fire starters. Oh crap, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We don't have fire starters! Any ideas what to do without any fire starters? Davion Light? Vulcans? Oh god. Panic. What? We have no anti-infantry. Vulcan 2T. Oh god, please. Please, no, not the Vulcan 2T. Oh, okay, refit to the 5T. Yeah, I guess we can. All right. Okay. I think we want 2 Hunchbacks. As cool as I think we want 2 Hunchbacks as our guard mechs. I can smell the cheese. I can smell the cheese. We'll buy this. And then we'll also buy the Centurion. This is a solid pick. Oh my god, what do we do? Pray half ton of MG ammo is Secession era tech. It is. Centurion is a bread and butter mech. Yeah. Okay, what do we need out? We're looking for specific mechs now. So we're looking for, I think we take another awesome here. We need another missile boat. We need another archer, basically. And a sniper mech. We need a battle line mech. We'll probably roll another Thunderbolts. Those seem pretty common. We really need fire starters. And we need like Vulcans. Okay, I think we... Did I buy the awesome on the top already? I don't think so. We're thinking about it. Do we buy the another awesome? I think we just buy the other awesome. I think that's a good idea. We'll just hire the awesome. We'll hire the other awesome pilot. We'll have two awesomes. He needs 10% off too, so yeah, what's not to love? Okay, that completes our command lance. He's a regular, right? Let me check. Regular pilot, yeah. So that's that. We need another missile boat. We could take a Crusader. I think we'll probably roll a Crusader on the next roll. We need another command mech. Do we get another archer? No archers this run, right? That is a problem. So if we don't get another archer, I don't really know what other command mech we can run. There's another Centurion here. Do we buy the expensive Centurion? Did I oopsie? Oh yeah, we did buy the expensive. All right, I'm gonna change it out. We're just gonna buy the 100% Centurion. And none. Phoenix Hawk is in the command lance. Not sure I'm excited about the awesome. I'd rather have a was rather lackluster. I think the awesome has never let me down. Well, I should say rarely let me down. I think you're right about the Vulcans. I think you're right about the Vulcans. I think we have to take the Vulcans here. I think we just have to take the Vulcan here. And then if the idea being we'll take the Vulcan here and in the anti-infantry slot, and if we roll another fire starter, like we'll just buy all the fire starters that we can that it gives us on the final roll. And then any fire starters that we do roll will go here, and then we'll move the Vulcans over. We'll move the Vulcans over to the Scout Lance. And then hopefully we can make a hand with that. And then maybe we'll bring these Stingers in. I think that's the best option. The Vulcan's not great. The 5T is not great at anti-infantry. Or maybe we just pull another Javelin in and arm it with only Infernos. Risky, but possible. We need another sniper and a command mech here. Do we buy anything else? Is there anything else you see here that we should buy? We kind of need our like big guys. We're kind of like hoping that we roll some big guys. Griffin's not bad. There's another awesome that we can refit. Where's that Vulcan? Let's pick one up. Vulcan 5T. Okay, we'll buy this. We'll start doing this idea. We'll buy this Vulcan. 2T for 100%. Not bad. Not the best, but not the worst. And then always more Banshee. Not a fan of the 8T awesome. Yeah, well, we're gonna refit it. If we buy this awesome, we're definitely refitting to the 8Q. There's a lot of Phoenix Hawk pilots that want to get hired, but I'm full on Cav. We have great mechs when we could have interesting mechs. Interesting mechs, because we're gonna actually fight human players. The idea behind this is once I finish building this, we're gonna take this entire battalion and go and fight in Mega Mech against people and see kind of what happens. Okay, we need a missile boat here. I think or we need a missile boat guard here. We need a command mark. We need a sniper. We need a battle line mech. That's probably gonna be fine. I think we're looking good. I think we're looking good here. Yeah, I think we just take another awesome. I don't think there's a better mech here. And then we just pay the refit cost. $8T is kind of a missile boat. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the punching power of the 8Q though. I would rather have the punching power of the 8Q. Okay. So on our last roll, we just need to roll a Thunderbolt, which won't be hard. We need some kind of command mech quirk. Ideally, that'd be an archer. We need a missile boat guard or a guard. That shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. And then we want to roll fire starters. Sound good? I think we're good here. I think we just go on to month 3. Okay, we're gonna go on to month 3. Poor Ost. I know, but we rolled dragons and Ostmex. Like look at our initial roll. Like our initial random roll on the rats tables was like a dragon, 2 Ostalls. Like we could take an Osrock, but then we just like one Ostall guy's just sitting and doing nothing. Oh, I kind of want to get rid of this spider too. Honestly, I don't like the spider. Okay, let's see what's fate has in store for us on this very last Solaris market roll. No whammies, please. Oh, wait. Paste special. Values only. Okay. And then we get rid of this. Reset. Delete this. And then let's test it out. Okay, we're good. Chuck the spider into the nearest dumpster. Oh, okay. He's a green stalker. Shoot. Oof, all these green pilots. T-Bolt green. Yikes. Shadowhawk, Wolverine, Gringer, Trebuchet. Not great. No actual good pilots on this one. There's a guillotine? There's a guillotine? Oh! There is a guillotine. There's a guillotine. Let me refresh my memory and see what the guillotine does. 4L. 70 tonner. 464. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's hired. Guillotine 4T, 192 armor. 464 movement, same as the Grasshopper. A large laser for piercing and an SRM6 for crit, backed by 4 medium lasers. Or you could refit to the PPC version and have 160 armor. No, we're taking the 4L. Wow. What? This is yeah. This man is coming with us. Hired instantly. More fire start. Oh, yeah. Okay, did we get any fire starters? Please, God. All right, we got one fire starter. Fine. We'll make it work. Sometimes you don't get what you want, but you get enough of what you need. Fire starter. Hired. We'll pull out this guy. We'll slap him in here. We'll pull out this guy. And we'll slap him here. And none. Okay. We definitely want the guillotine. We just need to find a space for him. Let's take a look. Do we get a Thunderbolt? Okay, we have Thunderbolts here. Do we get any Orions? We got an Orion. Nice. We got an Orion. Okay, we rolled another Orion. I know exactly where we put him. We put him here. Okay. Bought. Purchased. Bought. We're buying this one. None. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Did we roll an archer? No archer. Shit. We did get a grasshopper. I have rolled an R60 urban mech for 120%. All right. How many Thunderbolts did we roll? Thunderbolt. Green Thunderbolt and a regular Thunderbolt for 110%. I think that's an option. Buy it. No, we're not buying the 120% urban mech. Oh, did we get a charger? I want a charger. No charger. The R60C, the collector's edition urban mech. It has holographic paint. That urban mech has chrome legs and spinners. Can we even fit an urban mech in here? Technically, we can fit an urban mech in here. Technically, we can fit an urban mech in here. I don't want an urban mech, but I want a charger. I want a charger. I so want a charger. Urban mech in the Scout Lance, yeah. Longbow. Okay. We pretty much have our team. We're pretty secure in... We're secure in the Thunderbolt. Like, we buy this Thunderbolt for 110%. We fill out our battle line. We need a Scout, and we need a command mech. So we're here. We're just picking the best stuff. So let's go through this. There's a Davion salvage. Let's roll for it because this might be this could be a fire starter. There's like a decent chance. 936 on Davion salvage. 936. Oh, Valkyrie QA. That's not bad actually. Valkyrie QA has the improved comms quirk. So we could put the Valkyrie here. This is an option. If it has the improved comms quirk, then it can talk to our dude a little better. Our command man's a little better. So this is definitely an option here. The Orion should move to the command. I don't think we had space. If we wanted this direct fire PPC, we had to do it like this, which I think is okay. If we put this guy in the battle lance, it should be fine. The the LRM-10 one, the Valkyrie with the LRM-10. Okay, what else did we get? Light salvage from Liao. Let's hope we get a fire starter. Just praying to Jesus. Praying to RN Jesus for a fire starter here. 248. Stinger. All right. Stinger. Locust, fire starter, Shadowhawk, longbow. I don't know if we want a longbow. We might consider it. Medium salvage Liao, Vindicator might be cool. I don't think we have space for one. But 444. We did roll a Vindicator. That might be interesting to play with. Grasshopper was good. Gladiator. Did we end up picking up a Gladiator? I can't remember. Oh yeah, we did pick up one Gladiator. I think one Gladiator is enough to play with. Marek salvage. 361. Wasp. Ew. Blackjack, a longbow. Oh, we get a 15% off longbow. That wouldn't be bad. Hi everyone, just got back. How are you all doing? We're finishing off our slime battalion here. 2 locusts instead of a Valkyrie. Do you storm vehicles and mech bays? I'm storing it in these in our Overlord dropship. Which means we have to think about the slots, because we only have 36 slots. Do it, get the longbow. We are full on assault mechs, I think, though. We took 2 awesomes and Orion. What the heck do we do with this command mech? Do we slide this over and make this a frontline lance like this? Like, if we slide this over, then our scout lance becomes the command lance. Like this. And then we have a frontline commander. We need a catapult. That's right. The catapults are really hard to get for mercs, though. Let's check if we rolled one. I don't think we rolled one. Yeah, we didn't roll a catapult. Let me... Wait, what? Okay, no. Catapult, yeah. I don't think we rolled one here. We didn't roll one here in this one, and we didn't roll in 1 month either. Yeah, they're like really hard to get. Corrida or Capellan salvage, yeah. Unfortunately, I would definitely buy a catapult if I could get my hands on one, but yeah, that'd be like just the instant buy. What do we want? Vulcan, Javelin, Firestarter. Did we get a Javelin at all here? We did get a Javelin. It's a green pilot and 115. Okay, that's not an option. I'm trying to think here. Okay, let's lock in our battle line mech here. I think we must have rolled the Thunderbolt, right? Thunderbolt. We don't want the green pilot. We want the we'll pay for the 110% Thunderbolt just to avoid the green pilot. I don't want any green pilots on our team. So that's fine. We need to think about the only thing enough to think about is our command mech. We could promote the elite pilot to the scout lance. We could do this. We could take the elite Wolverine pilot and make him a commander like that. And then that would mean we need another sniper mech somehow. Is the dragon a sniper? I think it's a skirmisher, right? Skirmisher, yeah. So this would need to be a sniper then. So we have any snipers. Everything's a sniper through refits. Huh. Oh, we have 3 snipers here. Okay, so we move this guy over. This will work. So we move this guy over. So we have Wolverine, Awesome Warhammer, Rifleman. That's decent. Then this is still a Sniper Lance. This needs a anti-aircraft mech. So we'll move this Orion over. Backed by a Dervish, that's fine. And then we need another frontliner. Awesome Warhammer 2K Wolverine. We want to stack our awesomes. This is, well, these are snipers. We need 2 snipers here, 2. Okay. That's fine. So we just need another frontliner. Dude, there's no good frontliners though. I think we bought that one, right? Yeah, we bought that one already. Oops. When you hired the Wolverine pilot, he told you his last name was McCavity. We just need another. If we get another frontliner, I think we're okay. There's a veteran 6R available. I think I saw a 4P. We want something fat. Like, if we could take another Thunderbolt, I would. What do we have here? Grasshopper. Wait, we picked up the... There was some sick mech we like rolled, right? The guillotine. Oh yeah, we need to get the guillotine. All right, yeah, that's fine. Guillotine. That's our list. Buy guillotine. There is a grasshopper here if we want it. How much was it? 110%. It would mean we have to give something up though. I'm not seeing where we would. This is 46464. Kind of want to make this a faster lance. I don't know if we make this like a combination lance, but I definitely think the guillotine's just too good to pass up. I have an open slot in company A. Oh, I do. All right, yeah, that's our grasshopper then, right? Guillotine. Okay, yep. That's probably our lance then, grasshopper. We buy that one. I think that's it. That should be good. What table do you use for list creation? I use the ZTOL Rats table. Mercenary. The Mercenary ZTOL Rats table. And I'm using page 15, the Mercenary Periphery General, and I just programmed this to roll on the table, basically. I used this. I just like spreadsheeted it, and then I programmed it using these formulas, these V lookup tables, and these random number generators, and then I just generated this market. If you open this up, it has the random rolls like this, ran between, and these are looking up the formulas. Not hard, just annoying. You could probably do it with like if you had, you know, some data cleaning like Python or Pandas or something like that. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's review our slime battalion here. I think with a little bit of tweaking later, it should be fine. We have a Marauder for our commander. That was a really sick pick. Awesome 8Q. Orion and a Dervish. This is questionable, but I think we can make it work. We have 2 Thunderbolts and a Hunchback supported by a Grasshopper. This is really really heavy-hitting 4/4/6 Lance. Phoenix Hawk, Javelin, Vulcan, Firestarter. We didn't get all the anti-infantry mechs we wanted, but I think this will work. We have our Shock Cavalry Lance. Dragon, Trebuchet. We're going to refit this to the 5S. We get 2 Ostals. Balance Lance. We have a Banshee heavy hitter. Thunderbolt. So this is really a 3/5 Battle Lance. 3/5. We have a Gladiator, which is a crazy pickup. Oh no, the Gladiator, which is an interesting pickup, sorry. And then the Hunchback. We have an Archer, a Longbow. We have an Orion and a Dragon. The Dragon 1G was really good here, I thought. It has the same loadout as the Griffin, but extra medium lasers, so I thought it was really great. We managed to luck into an elite Wolverine pilot, who's going to be used as a bodyguard slash cavalry mech. An awesome and a Warhammer, veteran Warhammer, so he's going to be pounding things. And then a Rifleman just for safety. This one is a bit of a weird lance. This is a 4/6 Thunderbolt. And, oh, welcome, by the way, to Commander Rowe. I don't know if I said that. Is that a 4/6 Banshee? I think it's probably going to be the slower... it's going to be the better Banshee. Let me see. The Banshee with all the guns. The 3, yeah, it's a we're gonna refit it to the 3S. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a slower one. This is a bit of a weird lance, I think. Thunderbolts, Guillotine, Centurion. And then a Jenner. So this is like a mixed, like a maneuvery one. This is a bit of a weird one, but it can't be perfect, right? It is Secession Wars. Scout. This is more of like a utility scout lance. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Dragon. Maybe I'll keep him in reserve. But yeah, this is our company. LRM carriers, warriors. We have the 2 foot platoon companies, and then if we have any more money, I'm gonna do the budget. If we have any more money after the refits, we might consider buying maybe partisans. And then we have to pick out our arrow, but that should be good. Only 1 Banshee is 3/5. Yeah, that is an engine refit and going to be expensive. Correct. It will be expensive, but I think now is the time to do it. Now that we're on Solaris, we do our refits. We'll train up, and then we'll go and fight people. That'll be fun. Can 2 Stingers be garrison mechs for the assumed slime base? They could. I don't know. I think we'll just keep these mothballed. Yeah. When? I want to contact some creators. I'll probably play offline too against people maybe in my Discord or in some other Discord servers. And then I want to play some people some content creators whose stuff I like. When will we get 100 tons? Never. I don't know when we'll get 100 tons. Maybe. I mean, the Banshee's 95. It's pretty up there. Any questions? Any questions, Commander? Put all the guns in that big. Not good enough. No questions. Okay. The 2MC. 4.6 mover, AC-10, PPC smaller. But the 3S though, the 3S with the double PPC, AC-10, SRM, 6.4 medium lasers and 2 small lasers. How it works with the pilots. I think I'm gonna make all these none guys. I'm just gonna hire regular pilots, and that should be fine. But I'm quite happy with our company. Like, the only weird one is this battle line, this mixed battle line lance, and then maybe like a lack of anti-infantry. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. What's the guillotine's armament? Super sick, like SRM6, large laser and like quad medium laser or something insane. And a 4.64 jumper. It's like a better it's like a arguably better grasshopper. This company needs more DACA. No more DACA. I don't want them ACs. Get them stinky ACs out of here. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I think you can also, if you're interested, play this little mini game too. All you need to do is like program stuff, a little bit of Excel programming, and then, or you could just straight up roll your company. But I think maybe I'll make a video on what we did today. That'd be really cool. I'm really happy that we got the Marauder. I think the Marauder is a really nice pickup. I'll slowly be doing the same from the campaign ops rules. Yeah. Does Mech HQ have something like this? Yeah, Mech HQ does have something like this, where it simulates the market, which is where I got the idea. They don't use the Zedol rats tables, and I feel like if you want something that's lore accurate, the Zedol rats tables are the best so far that I've seen. Just because they're so comprehensive and they're worked on, it's fan made, right? So it's technically not canon, but the guy that made it, the fan that made it, used to work on the Battletech books, and if you read what he says in like the comments, like it's like you can kind of tell he did his research. Auto, no stinky ACs. Davions didn't like that. When is the paint stream? I'm not sure when we're gonna have a paint stream. I think the next stream, if I can get it, I want to actually start playing in our mercenary campaign, and I want to actually do these. We can have I'm definitely down to have another paint stream, but I want to actually start experiencing and playing as mercenaries hopefully by the next stream and stuff. There is I am gonna do karaoke, or I'm not gonna do karaoke. We're gonna be doing going to Canopus for some R&R, and then we're gonna be doing some karaoke next week. But yeah. Can't you just put them into Mech HQ? Yeah. Yeah, you could. Oh, could you write down the name? I can do better. I'll do you one better here. If you join the Discord, there's the link to the Zedol rats tables. But it's also on Sarna. So I'll post it here. Zedol rats tables. There you go. That's fine as long as we get a paint stream scheduled. Oh, okay. You want to paint? Yeah, we can paint. I don't know when that would be. It'd probably be like a Sunday that I don't have an opponent lined up. But I'm down to paint again. There's still a bunch of mercenary mechs that I could paint. Woo! Canopus, finally get a big fluffy snow leopard tail. I mean, what? I mean, who would want that? I mean, no one would. Haha, please. We're going to Canopus. We're going to the Canopus slots. We're gonna meet the cat boys. And cat girls. 12 days to the Kickstarter. Yeah, I think maybe I want to have a watch party for the Kickstarter too. I think they're streaming that as well. Yeah. Yep. Read in the chat. I'm reading the chat. Anyway, let me scooch over here. I think that is our activity for today. So if you have off for food. Yeah. I think that is our show. That is our Sunday show for today. I'll be posting up some additional stuff on the Discord if you want to come and check it out. Come and check it out. And you also get like little phone alerts. I know YouTube isn't always the best about giving alerts out, so they'll be there as well. But yeah, nice to show up for the tail end. Yeah. We're gonna move the time around so it's better for everybody. If we do, we will rock you for karaoke. Can we get the Mex to do the stomps? Thank you. It was fun. All right, I'll see you later, Commander. Thanks for coming to hang out. I'll slime you later. Slime.